Grab your favorite blankie and bring the chairs in from the dining room, because tonight I'm Rolling with the Beard, we're reviewing Fort. So, what is Fort? Well, it's kind of a deck builder for you and up to 3 of your friends. You'll each choose one of these characters here to play as, and you'll start off with your best friends. And your best friends will never leave your side. Here's where the kinda deck builder part comes in. You'll be recruiting more kids, but the kids that you don't play with are going to go into your yard, and they can be drafted by other players. You're going to be collecting pizza and toys. You're going to use those as a currency, basically. You're also going to be making up rolls as you play, too. And these are typically in-game scoring that you'll use. And during the game, you'll also be getting these little perks, which will also give you special abilities to just you and no one else. In Fort, each player starts with their 2 best friend cards. They draw 8 cards from the deck, making their own starting deck. Each turn they'll draw 5 cards, and they'll play 1 card, adding extra cards to it of the same suit. The top action is a public action that all players can take if they have a card of the same suit. The bottom action is a personal action that only the active player gets to play. So in this instance, I could play this card. Anyone else has a shovel, then they could follow me and take this action here, which gives me a toy for each shovel card that I played. In this case, 2. The bottom action allows me to tuck a card into my lookout, gaining me an extra benefit each turn. The rest of the cards that I did not play go into my yard. Spoiler alert, love it.
Really, it's awesome.
So prior to Fort's official release, all over the internet there was all kinds of mixed reviews. Personally, I think it's fantastic. There is so much player interaction in this game, and it varies wildly between player count. 2-player count, it's almost like this cerebral game of chess that you and your opponent just fight back and forth. Now, the polar opposite of that, a 4-player game, if you don't play with a friend and it's a good card and he goes out in your yard, you might as well kiss him goodbye, because someone is going to recruit him and you are no longer friends. Enemies till the end. For me, one of the big selling points on this game is player interaction. A lot of games nowadays, there's less player interaction, almost these solo experiences that you do with your friends, which is fine. Some people just weren't cut out to go head to head, toe to toe with their friends. But in this game, it forces conflict, and I love it. For instance, in Mariposas, great game, love it. Love all of her games. Wingspan, awesome. Tussy Mussy, fantastic. But there were many times when I played Mariposas and it felt like I was just playing a game by myself. And that is actually a screenshot of an actual game that occurred. With all this being said though, I am a huge fan of deck builders and engine builders. So if you're not a fan of deck builders and engine builders, this game may not be for you. If you're not a fan of heavy player interaction, this may not be for you. But if you like any of those things mentioned, this is definitely one to pick up. And at the street price of around $25, maybe $30, depending on what your local game store sells it for, definitely worth it. Components are awesome. Check it out. Thanks for watching another episode of Rolling with the Beard. Click that subscribe button and join us again. Thanks for watching.